Hey there guys, Canbot here with another video. I'm going to do a little change of pace. For this one, this is going to be on Banished. I'm going to do a little playthrough of this, do a couple of parts for you guys, and I hope this can answer any questions that you guys may have about this game. This is a very popular indie game, and if you may be questioning if you want to buy it, or you're wondering how to do this, how to do that, maybe you're stuck, hopefully I can help you guys through that. My settings are Valley, Medium, Fair, Climate, and Hard starting conditions, and disasters are on. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. First thing you want to do when you start a map is pull up your map. Okay, I'm generally right in the center, perfect. You want to zoom all the way out, and you want to look at your surrounding areas. Okay. I'm in a great spawn. I have a great spawn. This is one of the best ones I've had in a very long time. I've got a lot of trees around me. I have a lot of stone around me, and I have a lot of iron around me. Okay, so first things first is you got to decide where do you want to expand. Here, I have a lot of options. South and north are the two primary options, of course a little bit to the sides as well, but I'm thinking I want to expand towards the water because I can put fishing docks down and I can put trading posts down, which are good, very good to have. So let's go ahead and unpause right here. And now on hard, you don't start with any building supplies, so I gotta go ahead and I gotta harvest these trees. Gotta harvest every single one of these bad boys. I'm gonna speed it up so I don't have to sit and wait so long. So I'm gonna need a stockpile to store all this stuff. Okay. So after they finish that, I told them to collect stone. So now they're gonna collect stone after that, so then they can begin. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. I'm going to pull up my statistics and event log for you guys. I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough of your statistics. Little window. Town name. It gives you kind of a hot action about like what's going on with your citizens. These people are all homeless. That's why they have a home above their head, and that tells you how many. What time of the season it is. What year it is. How many people you have in your town. Adults on the left. Students in the middle. Children on the right. Weather, temperature, logs used for building and making tools. Firewood is very important. Cannot stress to you enough how much firewood you're gonna need. You use it as your primary trading supply, and also it helps keep you warm so you don't freeze to death in the autumn and the winter. This is your food. You need food to survive. Health of your citizens, you don't really need to worry about that so much for a while. That's more of a luxury thing to have high. Then right here you have your stone, also another main building component. It's used for nothing but building as far as I can remember. Coal, complete luxury item. Medicine, of course, medicine keeps your people healthy. Stored iron. Iron is the most valuable resource in the game. Next to food, of course, because it helps you create these things. Tools. You don't have tools, your people don't work. Your people don't work, they don't get anything. They die. Iron is so important, and there is not a lot of it on maps. And it's hard to get unless you're lucky with your trading post and merchants come through and they trade. Okay, you have coats. Coats, they're kind of a necessity, but they're kind of a luxury all at the same time. And the reason why I say that is they help to keep your people warm so they can stay and work longer. Okay, because what happens is when people get cold, they go back to their house to sit next to the fire to warm up. Then after they warm up, they go right back out and work. But if they have coats on, then they stay warmer longer, and then they can work more. So you get more efficiency out of your people. So you kind of need them to be efficient, but they're kind of a luxury, so you don't have to stress about them. L, complete luxury item. Not gonna, talk to you guys about that just quite yet. Let's get back into the game. It's times 10 this. I'm gonna add 2 builders. I'm gonna go ahead and build me a gatherer's hut right here. I'm gonna follow it up with queuing up 4 houses. Okay, I'm gonna talk you guys through as to my build order and why I did it. You need food. You gotta have food. Pretty much, but if you're playing hard in spring, you'll want to start at least one building that's gonna give you food production. Primarily, either gatherer's hut or fishing dock. I'm so far away from the water, and this isn't a very big stream, that one, I'm not going to get a lot of food from it, a lot of fish, I should say, and it's so long to my town, it's going to take them a while to go back and forth, so it's going to be less efficient for me. And since gatherer's huts produce more, and it's going to be closer, it just overall makes more sense to do so. So you got to get that up right away. Your people don't need homes necessarily until autumn comes around. And 4 homes get put up pretty fast. So there's no need to worry about any of that. Pretty much they're doing their thing. They're chopping down this. And I have 2 builders working on this. Okay, but also you see all this stuff right here? This remove the log and the stone. This is stuff that's in the way. You gotta chop it down, you gotta take it off. These are the logs you need. These are the stone. I'm gonna pause it real quick before. Okay, laborers will cut stuff down and remove it. They'll place the logs and they'll place the stone to be ready to build. Builders are the only ones that actually ever do the building, but they also do these 3 things as well, which is laborers can help speed the process up. Food is low. Okay, that's fine. You're going to get that anytime you put your homes up because the food goes straight into their inventory. So, let's go ahead and prioritize you, bad boy. Alright guys, come on, I got a gatherer's hut down here that needs building so I can feed you. Alright, so they're building it. Good, good, good. Got a lot of iron. I'm going to collect some of it just so I can get some for when I make a blacksmith later on. And you can actually click this, right, and it'll take you to perfect. I'm gonna put 4 gatherers right away because I need food, and this produces a lot. And I'll later on, once I get a little deeper into this game, maybe on the next part, I'll explain to you why I placed it in the middle of the woods. It's a long explanation, very, very long explanation that I'll probably save for the end of this video or the beginning of next. Okay, people are mining the iron. This little ring is kind of the area of effect. This is where they'll go to harvest stuff. So you don't want to place it too far in the open, and you don't want to come back into this area with really anything. Okay. Oh, snap. Totally forgot. I need a woodcutter. I'm out of firewood. Let's go. Okay, I got enough. I just gotta build it. Kinda dodged a little bullet there. If I waited any longer, I would have been in some deep trouble. Firewood helps keep your people warm so you don't freeze to death, so it's very important. And it's also the main item you should use for trading. That. And the reason why you trade it the most is because it's so easily produced and it still has a good trade value. So let's go ahead and put them on there. Put it back to times. I'm going to put it on times 5. Kind of slow it down a little bit so you guys can maybe keep up with what I'm doing. Did I? I did not. Tell them to harvest these. And then I'm just going to stick with this for right now. Just to kind of give myself a nice little supply of stone because I'm going to have to start pumping out some buildings pretty soon. Just okay. I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you guys why I put this in the middle of the woods. I'm gonna slow this down that way I don't pass too much time by, and I can take my time to explain this to you all. You want your gatherer's hut in the middle of the woods, along with your hunter's lodge and your herbalist, and then you're gonna put your forester lodge there as well, and I'll explain that too. You put your gatherer's hut there because you have all these trees, okay? Now, certain things thrive in trees in this game. That's bushes, okay? Gatherers collect berries and roots that come from bushes. So bushes are more prevalent in woody areas and have a much higher spawn rate in woody areas. So that's why you put it in the middle of a woody area. Same goes with hunting lodges. Deer pass more through woody areas, so you put your hunter's lodge there. And also, another reason why you put it there is because you don't build. You know, I told you guys, don't go inside this yellow circle with anything. Okay, you can take out the stone, you can take out the iron, but don't build anything in this circle that isn't gatherer's hut, herbalist, forest lodge, and a hunting lodge. Okay, don't build anything else but those things I just listed to you inside this yellow circle. Okay, so and since you're not building down into this circle, then this hunter's lodge is always going to have this area to collect from. Okay, a common mistake, and one that I made multiple times, is I would build like a hunter's lodge. Like, I'm expanding this way. I'm coming out here first. Okay, I'd build a hunter's lodge like right here, and then I'd build down into it, and then deer wouldn't go in the area where the buildings were, so it would make the effective area of my gathering less efficient, less food, more problems. Okay, as you can see here, I'm actually doing pretty good on food. I'm at 600. I'm in autumn 1. I'm doing good on food. Actually, very impressive. A little fun fact of the day for you guys. This is actually my 5th time recording this for you. My 5th try at this. I have attempted and failed multiple times. That's how hard this is. Also, I get on these little rambling sprees, and I just kind of lose track of, you know, the end game time, and I get a little behind. And if you get really the slightest behind and on hard, it's very, very difficult to bounce back from it. It is doable, but very difficult. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell my people to begin harvesting these trees. Oops, wrong button. These trees right there. Go ahead and get my supply of logs up, and just go ahead and collect the like this stone right there, because my tools are beginning to get a little low, and I'll probably have until like early summer-ish or so before my tools run out. And you can't run out of tools. You run out of tools, you are done. You run out of tools, might as well just run out of food. Because you can't do anything without tools. So I'm gonna need to get a blacksmith up here pretty soon. And I know I said I was gonna expand kind of to the southeast, but I'm clearing out the northern part. That's just because how close it is to me. You just got to go for the stuff that's closest to you first. It's all about maximizing your people's time, and you can do that by clearing the stuff out closest to you. Firewood's low. It's fine. I'm doing pretty good on everything else though. I got a really strong start. I've actually had a lot of kids already. Not good. Kids eat a lot of food. But I'm gonna go ahead and build another house actually. Okay, a little tip for you guys is if you want to expand your city, if you want to have more people, if you want your people to, you know, mate and, you know, give birth and